What's going on? It's your boy God Body 2009. I'm here with my own girl, Brown Mocha. How you doing?
I'm good.
She's one of my first people I invited on my show, and I appreciate her for coming on. Let me make sure the sound is good. So let me check on the sound first, Monicia, before I get you to start talking, because I don't want you to start talking, then nobody can hear you. So hold on, let me check.
All right.
And I'm gonna set the chat up so I can see everybody that's talking to us that got any questions or whatever. Cause we basically gonna be talking about the Pisces woman. Oh man, I miss I misspelled the caption.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord,
Mm.
I was so in a hurry. I was just trying to get everything set up. Y'all excuse me. I'm gonna correct the spelling. I'm gonna correct the spelling. I appreciate the love though. Make sure y'all like the video. My friend Brown Mocha. She gonna be speaking from a Pisces woman perspective. Let me see. But yeah, I want to talk. We want to talk about the Pisces woman, because everybody has different opinions on the Pisces lady, and you know when it comes to Scorpio and Pisces relationships, and friendships and different things of that matter. Because I even have a couple of questions myself. You know what I mean? And because a lot of times I thought I understood y'all because y'all are water signs, but at the same time y'all could be very mysterious. Also, y'all have your own different way of bit. I would say I would say following Pisces lady is like following a beautiful mermaid in the deep ocean. You know what I'm saying? You get mesmerized by the mermaid, then you start following the mermaid. Then next thing you realize you're 20 deep in an ocean and you can't swim and you don't know how to get up out
Mhm.
of there. She's going somewhere else and you like, oh hell, and you start panicking because that's how y'all do. Y'all could be one way and you think it's one way, and then next minute it's a whole different situation because y'all very what's the word for it? I don't know what would be the word for it. Would it be I don't know. What would it be,
Ah,
evasive?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
just go
I would
with
say
the
y'all very
flow.
y'all very evasive because it's y'all become almost a mysterious, very mysterious. Because I can't really figure it out. Because like the friends I done had, even my sister, like that's a Pisces. My older sister Marika, like she's very friendly. She's very cool. Like y'all could be like the life of a party. Y'all very good hostess. Like I would say, like the Pisces is excellent hostess. Like they can throw parties, and they very good at like setting out the food, make sure it's plenty of food, plenty of drinks, make sure everybody's
Really?
comfortable.
Well, every Pisces is different. I know some Pisces can be really charming and outgoing, but for the most part, I know Pisces to be really introverted, really to themselves,
Yeah,
nervous. They can be nervous. So throwing and hosting a party, that can be very overwhelming for a Pisces. I mean, speaking for a few, it can be overwhelming taking on so much responsibility, entertaining people, dealing with your nerves and yeah, so for the most part, I know Pisces to be really to themselves and spacey and yeah.
do you see yourself as being the same way?
I'm a spacey person. I'm really to myself. Uh I don't really like being around too many people unless I know you like that. I can be shy and all that. So I can't imagine myself hosting a party. If I were to host a party, I would most likely be overwhelmed because I don't know what I'm doing, okay? I don't even know even how that even goes, but yeah, I'm really introverted and spacey and to myself. So,
But once y'all get comfortable with people, you like say for instance like a small gathering, like an intimate gathering full of people that you comfortable with, that you familiar with. You very I would say y'all have that very home body type of feeling. Y'all make it feel like a home, even if it's not the person home. Y'all can make it feel so comfortable and so relaxing. The environment, y'all very funny. Y'all laid back, and y'all very giving. So that's why I would say y'all make an excellent host, because she was always like that. Even as wild and crazy as she was at times, when she wanted to, have somebody come over her house, it was always gonna be clean. It was always gonna be, plenty of. She wasn't lacking anything. Say she wasn't lacking anything. You know what I mean? She would never lack. Just like I see how you be overthinking stuff sometimes, and you
Mm,
get a little nervous. Like she'll do the same thing. Like, oh, how did I forget that? And she'll stress over that, like that one thing. I'll be like, I like Marika, the whole place is lavish and nice. You got everything set up right, but she's like, no, but I forget those glasses. Like it's gonna be just looking so stupid. Like y'all very self-critical. I see y'all very critical.
yeah, yeah.
Y'all on y'all own biggest critics. Do you think this? Am I right?
Say that again.
Do you think you're very hard on yourselves at times over small stuff?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we can be critical of ourselves. Yeah.
Just over the small stuff. Tell everybody about the Pisces soaking, like how y'all soak when y'all get into y'all little, into y'all
Oh, I
mode.
mean, how we soak. I mean, we soak like any other probably person. The only
Tell me,
thing I just
explain
feel.
it, because I already know what you said, because I asked you this before. I want you to explain it like you explained to me that time. And then you told me you get in your feelings and you cut everything off and you soak by yourself.
Oh, how I feel when I'm like that. Dang, how do I feel? See, that's why it's good for me to like know some things. I don't know. I just overthink everything, and that's pretty much it. And I just get overwhelmed.
You
That's
get
pretty
very
much
overwhelmed.
that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, one of my viewers said Pisces is a good weird. Do you think she right? It's the way she said it. She said Pisces is a good weird. Is a good kind of
Pisces
weird.
is a good what? Pisces is what
It's
is weird?
Yeah, it's a good weird. A good weird.
I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I think Pisces are pretty spacey. They're introverted. They like to be
Yeah.
to themselves. Pisces are friendly with other people. We treat people how well I treat people how I want to be treated. I'm pretty understanding, and that's pretty much that.
Like
I don't know how
what's the
that
thing
makes us
about y'all?
weird.
Like another thing I noticed, like when I date Pisces women, like a lot of women in different other signs, I would say like mostly like the fire signs, they don't really like that real intimate type of thing. But I see, like, I don't know about you personally as a Pisces woman, but I see a lot of Pisces women don't really mind that closeness. That once they get comfortable, that is, they if they not, of course, if it's like a first interaction or something, the Pisces woman is going to be real, like just like a fish, just all over the place, and like I don't know with my thoughts. It's not like a Libra, like they have to balance everything out, but it's like y'all got to really feel it. It got to be a real organic feeling between you and that other person. It can't be nothing.
Yeah,
It can't be
yeah. It has
nothing
to be
that
a real
it's just
connection. It has to be a real connection if you want to see a mushy gushy side for us. I mean, in the beginning, we're not. In the beginning, we can be sweet, but that's something I would really have to sit and think about and figure out how I wanna say that. But yeah,
but
we can be really sweet.
but is it true, like when y'all get like, this is just from my observation from being in different relationships with like Pisces women, do you really see like let me see, hold on, let me see how to word this. Like, do y'all? I see that y'all like the men to be very strong. Y'all like the man to be very strong. You don't really mind that closeness with whoever you with. You don't mind that person being close with you. You don't mind that man, a man that opens up to you with his deepest and
I don't mind it. I don't mind it for I don't mind but there's an extent. Like, don't be whiny and yeah, there's an extent to it. I don't mind it. I actually think it's cute. Not cute, but it lets me know how you feel. I like when you tell me how you feel. I need to know that. So
yeah,
yeah, I don't mind it. As
cause that's
long
the
as you're not whining and nagging and just being a punk, like
yeah.
really weak. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's why I remember the video you made about the can. I think you did one on the Cancer man and the Pisces woman, and I was telling you, I was like, the only problem that I see is the Cancer becoming too whiny or too oversensitive,
It's too
and you
emotional.
becoming
Cancers
it's
are
too
so
emotional.
freaking emotional. I'm like, oh my gosh. And Pisces, we're a water sign. We can be sensitive, emotional, moody, and Cancers are sensitive, emotional, and mood. They're more emotional than Pisces. And these two bicker like cats and dogs. But at the end of the day, they have a really nice bond, and they find their way back to each other. So Cancer and Pisces are really, really good. But they argue a lot because Cancer has a smart mouth. Cancers can be real petty, and they have a smart mouth. And Pisces, don't disrespect is disrespect at the end of the day. So yeah,
Like what
that's a
did
man.
you what like as far as compatibility, like what do you find you because I know you said you find strong like a magnetic. Do you feel that magnetic aura when dealing with Scorpio men? Do you feel like um a different feeling in the meeting between like Scorpio men than with a wild Aries? Is there a difference? Do you feel the difference?
Scorpios, to me, in my opinion, and from my experience of being with a Scorpio, I find Scorpios compared to Cancers, I find Scorpios to be a bit, I mean, the Scorpios I've talked to be a bit more stubborn, to be a bit more close, to be a bit more, I don't know, just uptight. Not uptight, that's not the word. They're just a bit more closed off to me versus a Cancer. That's Cancers are just easier to talk to. That's how I feel from my experience.
Yeah.
This is probably coming out. I'm wording this so wrong, probably,
And
but
but they don't have to be worded in a particular type of way. Just say it. That's one thing y'all do all the time. Y'all very back and forth with yourself. Just be you going you saying it the right way. You know what I mean? It ain't no particular way you have to say anything. Just say it the way you honestly feel it.
yeah.
That's one thing.
But
Another thing I see about y'all, like y'all already have the tools to take on any task and complete any task and to express. Y'all, to me, y'all the most artistic and most expressive sign, and y'all do very well in that. But y'all so nervous of um y'all hate conflict and y'all hate saying anything that's offensive so much that y'all will forget totally what y'all the main objective of what you were trying to do.
for
And
me, because
I,
I'm a Pisces Virgo rising, I just like things to be right. I just like things to be prepared. I don't think that's just me. I just like to just say just to that's just me. I just like to be prepared, and like I am very critical. That's me though, because I'm a Pisces Virgo rising. Um, but hey,
but like do you see like yourself like I see a lot of times I see you could be very mysterious just personally watching you like say for instance this for anybody that's Pisces that y'all can agree with me after the video over in the comment section or whatever, but do y'all feel like Pisces y'all they just like they like you they even they like you almost like us but y'all do the disappearing thing, but at the same time y'all are more communicative than we are during that disappearing. Y'all at least let somebody know at least one time. You ain't gonna keep repeating yourself that but you'll let the person know. I'm just trying to work things out. I'm trying to get together. Just give me some time. Boom, boom, boom. Then y'all then y'all go in y'all little dis in y'all little quiet space of I mean
because I think it's the right
tranquility.
thing to do. To give somebody some clarity. I think that's the right thing to do, and I just go off of that. I mean,
Do
give
you think
people
that's a
some
water sign
clarity.
thing? Because I see a lot of most water signs are like that. Like my dad's a Cancer. He's very reclusive into himself. I'm like just like I told you, I'm more on the Phoenix level of Scorpio now. So like me doing my page and communicating with the people is I'm still very private and still very recluse, but I'm using my page. I want to use whatever I have and whatever ability I have to build other people, learn from other people, help other people, teach other people, because I'm on that Scorpio level where I want to, speak to the world, so to say, and I want to help and I want to reach out to people. Like, do you feel like a lot of the water signs, it's a water sign thing for to be reclusive and be very private?
I think so. I'm pretty private. You know, I think Scorpios are pretty private too. Cancers, they're private, I guess. But yeah,
They are buck wild. Like, don't get me wrong at all. Like, they can be very wild. Like my father, he had cancer. He's very when he's ready to come out, just like a crab, just snagging at you, just like a crab. They say the crab come out and just snag at you. When they want your attention, they will get that crabby attitude. They get loud. They
they
get
they they
crazy.
get they get too over emotional for me.
Over
Cancers, they
they
come
throw
with
it
this
all on the table. They
they
don't
come
care.
with this energy, and it messes up me. And they talk to you with they
Yeah,
get
they get really
ooh,
crazy. Like whatever emotion that they don't feel like you, they feel like you're trying to hold back in order to, keep peace. They will do anything or whatever they have to do to make that feeling come out of you to match their feeling. Like if they feel all reckless and sappy and stuff, if you don't feel sappy and if you're not hysterically crying with them, they get almost offended and they'll do anything to get you riled up in order to get that same emotion. They're very like you could be cool just chilling and somebody could say something to you and they'll get all over emotional about it. Like how could you let them, how could they say that to you? What the hell is wrong with you? I'm like, hey,
yeah.
like relax. They're not. They're just. He just. It was just a joke, but they would get so emotional, like and so over the top, and you know what I mean. But I see what like Pisces, y'all y'all can put up a fight. Y'all put up a fight too. Y'all get y'all, especially when Scorpio mess with y'all. Y'all really. What is it about the Scorpio that make y'all get? Because most of the time Pisces will just maneuver around everybody else, but it seems like when they get in a conflict with the Scorpio man, it seems like
Scorpios come off directly.
we make y'all, it's like we make y'all want to swing back, even though that's not in within y'all nature. Y'all really like to be peaceful most of the time. Like we make y'all want to just take a
Peaceful.
good swing.
I guess that is true. I guess we do just like to mind our business, do our thing. So I guess we do like to be peaceful. You said what makes Scorpio ruffle our feathers? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
and make y'all come out of y'all box, come out of your shell, so to say.
Probably just how direct you be. Probably maybe Scorpios can be a bit more direct, and maybe they can carry a certain tone that is disrespectful. If you have an issue with the Scorpio, direct in the tone you use. Don't What is that? What is you waving your hand at me and you? What's this tone?
It's because we do and we
That's
we
disrespectful.
do
You know what I'm saying? And it
because
makes me mad.
let me explain
Who
to you.
do you think
Let
I
me
am?
explain to you. 'Cause I got to hold my Scorpio man down because I got to represent the Scorpio. I can't let you beat us down too much.
I ain't said nothing yet.
But it's we do that because we know we like to get. It's not like the Cancer. We don't want you to get sappy or anything, but we want to be direct. We want to hit home. We want to get that. I want that feeling. I want that organic feeling. I want to feel the moment. I want to know that you feel it. What I'm feeling. I need you to understand what I'm saying. I don't want you to hear what I'm saying. I want you to know, just like, okay, you get it.
Scorpios
Okay,
are so intense. They come at you with this damn intensity, with this directness. They look mean, honestly. My mom's a Scorpio, okay? I've been in being raised by a Scorpio. It was,
yeah.
she was very, it was, anyways. They're direct, they're intense. When my mom
Oh,
used to ask me
go
to,
ahead, talk about what you comfortable talking about it, because that would be a real good example since you got a one-on-one experience. Do you mind talking about that?
talk about what, my mom?
Yeah. What it was like as you
Oh,
experienced
she
and
was
growing up with
very
her as a
controlling.
Scorpio woman.
Well, being raised by a Scorpio woman, um, you know, I love my mama, but
Yeah.
she was very controlling, um, bossy. She was strict. Actually, she was really strict, and she was overprotective of me. And me and her used to argue. We used to bump heads a lot. And she was very intense. When she used to ask me to do something, it was just her tone was off. Her
Yeah.
tone was really crazy. The energy, the intensity, when she was pissed off, the intensity in the air, it was just really, really. She was the sweetest person, though. I'm not going to. So she was the sweetest. She could be caring and nurturing. She did, all that kind of stuff. But she was always moody. She's very, very moody. Um, but anyways, I love my mama though, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's just about giving an opinion because somebody else could talk about it that really don't have no idea about it, and you got firsthand experience, so it was really good for you
She
to.
yelled a lot. She just yelled a lot. That's really what I remember. But my situation is totally different. Like I said, when I was younger, I was adopted. And that's why you can't. Who knows what she was going through? Who knows what she was going through? But anyways,
Was she more of younger? Was she younger?
gosh, I can't remember. You said, when was she younger when she adopted me? Is that what you asked?
Like
What did you,
like how much older? Like was she young? Was she a younger mother or was she more old? A little bit older?
She was about 22 when she adopted me, 22 or 21, and I was like a newborn still. So yeah, she was young. Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I know as me being younger, I'm very just like you said, y'all make sure y'all make sure y'all show my girl Brown Mocha and me some love because I appreciate her coming up here, so y'all make sure y'all show some love. Um, but me as being a younger, I do say I'm very laid back, I'm very mellow, um, but I can be extremely intense, and when I'm irritated when there's people like like the fire signs, like either like my dad, like Cancer, that try to like really push my buttons. Do when I see somebody is intentionally doing something, to be conniving or be backhanded, then that's when it's like just like I said, it's like a volcano that's been sitting there for 20 years. It's a beautiful thing to look at. It's amazing, but it's extremely dangerous. And when it goes off, there's nothing nobody can do about it. It's like a natural catastrophe. When the Scorpio loses their cool, it's like
Oh
every like
heck yeah.
all the
I,
anger and stuff that we
I've
feel.
gotten
Like
to fights with Scorpios before. A Scorpio. Oh,
go
yeah,
go
yeah.
go ahead. Because that's why I want to go ahead.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if I want to share. Okay, it's a quick story. I'm gonna make it really, really quick.
All right.
No, 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 no. You can look on my
Go,
YouTube channel. I'm
no,
talking about that
no money. See,
Scorpio. It's
don't
on
do
my
that
YouTube.
Pisces. Don't do that
Huh?
Pisces stuff. Go tell me the story. I'm interested. You got me
No,
interested now.
I'm not gonna
Go
tell
ahead,
the
tell.
story. I said I got into a fight before with a Scorpio. Oh Lord, no. Next.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell the story.
I just don't see the point of the story. Like, once I tell the story, I don't see how that ties into anything. Like,
Because it lets you know the intensity and how far the Scorpio man will go at times.
honestly, I think the Scorpio dude I was talking to was crazy. So, but let's just next question, because that has no point of it's. I mean, moral of the story, I just basic kind of just rough through. Basically, what was I gonna say? This is why I said this doesn't even tie into anything. But I was gonna say there was a time I was actually at work. I was messing with the chef at my job, and he was a Scorpio, and he used to stare at me a lot and stuff, and I used to be kind of uncomfortable, like, why is he staring at me? This was actually my first time dealing with a Scorpio. Like, why is he looking at me with those piercing eyes and stuff? Like, what is he doing? you know and he made me so nervous. And eventually we formed something, and he
But let me ask you this, because I be hearing that a lot, but it's not always like I want people to get the impression it's like all in your face. Let them know. I want you to know. Was he like kind of like in the background, staring from a not from a long distance, but close enough where you could see him, but far enough to give you your space.
look,
But it was enough
he
for
was
you
a
to.
chef. I'm a food runner, I'm in and out of the kitchen. He was a chef, and he would be from a distance. He'll be chopping up some pineapples, and I would see him just staring at me, and I could see in the corner of my eye, like, what the hell is he staring at? Oh, he's staring at me. Oh my gosh.
Like you
I
can
was just
feel it
nervous.
and let them know about the Scorpio stare. Let them know it's something that you can almost feel it, like burning in your skin when we stare at you.
That's exactly how it feels like. I could feel it, and it was just, I don't know. It just really made me uncomfortable. That's how it made me feel. It made me uncomfortable sometimes, because it was just,
But it did capture
I'm
your
not
attention,
used
right?
to that.
It
I'm
did
not
capture
used
your
to that.
attention, right?
It got my attention, but I really don't like when somebody just stares at me, and it just wasn't. It
I
was
mean,
my
but
first time.
was he trying to like do it on the slap and you just catch him?
No, I guess I don't know. He was really bold. There'd be times where he would look away, and then there'd be times with his bold ass. Okay, he was bold. He was a freak. I'm just saying, he was bold. Then there'd be times I would look at him, and he would just keep staring, eye contact, and I'm just. But anyways, like I said, we end up hooking up, and
See,
I don't even know what
it's
attracted
not
me to
all
him.
bad, but that's what we do. When we look, it's not just to be looking crazy. We that's like the last video I did. It's called Scorpio man learns a lady that we like real fast. We're not just looking at you and observing. We're definitely looking at you and observing you in a provocative way, but it's more than sexual at the same time. We're looking. It's more psychological. It's psychological and sexual because we're studying you and we're learning you at the
Oh,
same time. We're
definitely
learning.
learning.
What,
That's really what I took from that. Because when he used to stare at me, I used to just think, like, what is he thinking? Because that's how I think too. Like, why is he staring at me? And I just used to think, why is he, and stuff like that. So I figured if he might just be intrigued by me or be learning me. I don't know. But moral of that story, let me get to the damn end. Moral of that story, we end up hooking up, and we became really possessive over each other. We start trying to make each other jealous in the kitchen. He start flirting with my manager. I start flirting with the dishwasher. I know. And we just start making each other jealous. We would just constantly be bickering at work. I'd meet him outside in the parking lot. We were just always arguing back and forth. And then one day, and and then one day, I forgot, we were goofing around in the kitchen, and he like got a rag or something. He hit me on my butt with it, and all this stuff, and it was just too much going on. And I turned around and punched him in the face. And I guess because I told him to stop, he just kept hitting me. He was just playing with me too much. Turned around, I punched him in the face, and he punched me like 6 times in the face. And
oh my
so
God.
yeah, that's my story. I don't know how that ties into anything, but
Because like another thing, like we like to joke and take things too far. We like
you
to,
took
I
it too
say, play with
far.
fire. We definitely like to play with fire. We definitely like to piss people off, like to see you pissed off. We'll like try to like smooth it out. You know what I mean? But we will like to piss you off. Like if you get too comfortable with us, where things is going too easy and the relationship going good, like we will do things. If you think you're like so fly and you're so cute and you're so everything, which probably is true, we will. We don't care if you look like Beyonce. We will joke on you as though you got 8 toes on your eye. You just got half a face. Like we'll joke on you to the point it will either make you very extremely uncomfortable or very angry. It will hurt your feelings. Like we want to get that. Like we want to see the imperfections. I would say that much. We want to see the stuff that you don't want to see. The stuff that you don't want us to see. We want to see that. We want to see those emotion. We want to see that anger. We want to see that rage. We need to see. We don't need to see the happy go lucky, flowers and happy and hearts all the time. We want to see that bad girl side. We want to see the reaction. We want to see we want to see that
The only
animal
thing with
side
the
of you.
Scorpio was I felt like he was very cold. I don't know. What do I mean by cold? He just seemed, that's just the word I want to use. He just seemed very cold. And I'm also very cold person. Although I am a Pisces, I don't think I'm that affectionate. Like seriously, I've been told in my relationships, being with you is like what did he say? He said being with you is like coming home. I don't know what he said. He just says, I don't hear I love you. You don't hug me. That's just me. Anyways, that's how cold the Scorpio was. And I just felt like we were two cold people. But like I said, natal chart, I have a lot of air in my chart. I'm Aquarius. That's that's me. So yeah, two cold people. That's one of the reasons why it didn't work. Plus he punched me in the face 5 times, and I had a messed up jaw for like 2 months.
Oh my God! Because from what you telling me from everything, because I remember the story you told me about that. He seemed like he was still on the bottom level, like the lizard level of a Scorpio. He's still like he
Yeah,
was
that's why
like,
I said he's crazy. That's why I don't know about that. I can't depend on that Scorpio to tell that story to make it seem like that's how all Scorpios are. I think he's crazy.
it's different levels, definitely different levels, and because the bottom, I would say they're more vindictive. They're very jealous. They're very conniving. Um, they can be vindictive at times, very vindictive, and they can just be very irritating. They like to pick at you like a almost like an annoying little brother. They got that annoying little brother, and that's not
Oh, he
really.
was a bonehead. That's how I would. That's the word I would use. It's dark as hell outside. He was a
He got dark out there real
bonehead.
fast too.
It is. Why is the
But
dumpster
yeah,
truck
because
coming
and then
out?
people, they don't realize, like, a lot of my Scorpio brothers don't realize, like, that bonehead type of it's not really attractive at all. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's, I guess it's gonna take him to lose a lot of good relationships, not just dating wise, but it's gonna take him losing somebody close, like a close family member, close friend, to check him, because something crazy to happen. Because a lot of times we learn, like Scorpios, like we learn and evolve through experience. Like a person telling us a million times, it's not going to really stick. It's not going to really stick in. You could take that nail and hammer it in. We gonna pull that motherfucker out. We hard headed. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
we learn through tragedies and experience. So unfortunately, it's gonna take something drastic or very defining in his life to make him change. Make Scorpios like that change, because we so just like you said, we can be very stubborn, and we hate change. We hate the change. Like I will admit that we really hate change. You know, so he's gonna have to really want to change. People gonna have to really want to change if they want to get to the point where they trying to do stuff like me and deal with a lot of people and be help a lot of people. They gotta get rid of that selfish streak. 'Cause I know a lot of my Scorpio brothers have a selfish streak. You know what I mean? And another thing about y'all, let me see. Let me think about the stuff. I've been giving y'all a lot of props. I'm gonna start getting on y'all a little bit. It's time for me to get at the Pisces a little bit about the bad stuff. What why are y'all so why do y'all daydream so much? Why y'all like fantasy and daydreaming
It
and
just
super
happens.
sappy stuff so much?
I can't tell you how it happens. It just happens.
Like
I
what
don't
about you
know.
personally? Like what is your personal thing with that?
What do you mean? Like, what do I
Like
daydream
like
about? Or,
like like yeah, what do you have any, like, do you like watching like the sappy love movies and daydreaming about different stuff and getting
yeah,
stuck
that.
in your head a lot?
Yeah, I just. I don't know. I just really just space out. Have you ever spaced out before?
It's a space. Our space out is different for Scorpio. When we space out, it's like we space out in a more realistic way. It's like we think about the future. We think about conquering. We think, because Scorpio man, we like power. We like leadership. We like respect. So we think about you know how we going to get to that top tier, or how we going to get the respect of our most hated enemies. How are we going to get rid of the most impossible things that we can conquer? What's the most impossible task that a Scorpio man going, like? That's the type of stuff we might sit for hours and be like, how am I going to conquer this difficult task? Like we don't care how long it take us to do it, but we'll sit and we need peace and quiet, and we'll disappear and think about it. But I noticed with like a Pisces, it don't even got to be nothing real serious. Like y'all be thinking about talking about something serious, then you know next thing you know, you're watching Disney movies and
Oh yeah, just
loving
like kids.
basketball and eating cold
That
chicken and drinking wine out the bottle.
that's big kids. I love Disney Channel to this day. I still, watch Pocahontas and the Little Mermaid and all that stuff. I love in my house. I have a picture of Cinderella, hanging on the wall. But yeah, we just go have flashbacks. We think about memories when we were kids. You know, we think about our future. We think about our, I don't know, we just think, you know, about our future and what we could do, and just we just think about everything, okay? We
Y'all
don't
think about
know.
everything.
We
Like,
think
do
about
y'all? Because
everything.
one thing I do admit, as being a Scorpio, we do put scenarios in our head. We can be very imaginative. Also, like we'll put scenario in our head, like, but we'll do it in almost like a realistic scenario, but it'll be imaginative. Like, say for instance, like I like that girl. Like, if I did this and I brought this to the table, and I know she like this, and if I even if I don't have it now, if I attained that, if I did that and made this happen for us to be in this situation, how would it? What are the best possibilities and what are the worst possibilities? And I'll sit and dwell on that for
Oh, well, that's really
so
good. You
long.
sound pretty logical because I don't sit up there and do all that. What are the best? I hell no, not. I don't think like that. But yeah, that's a good way of thinking. What are
I
the
think
best
about it.
possibilities?
I ain't say I'm logical. I wouldn't say it's logical because a lot of times I am unlogical because I be like, because I want stuff my way. You know, I mean, I don't want it to be nobody else's way. I want it my way. You know what I'm saying? I do. We do have that selfish, big kid type of thing. Like, I want it to happen my way. I want it to happen, fast. I want it to happen now. You know what I mean? And I want it to happen in a big, extravagant way. I don't want to blend in and make it comfortable for nobody else. Like, I want it to work for what I'm trying to get done. You know what I mean? And that's where not being logical. That's where it does. That's where I lose focus of reality because I start doing things in my way instead of looking at it the big picture. I get so caught up in what I want to do. I get tunnel vision. I forget about all the realistic outcomes of what could happen. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we very stubborn. And I see that about y'all too. Like, y'all very, I say y'all extremely listeners. Like, y'all have this humanitarian, almost like an Aquarius. Y'all have this humanitarian type of thing. Y'all like men that need y'all. Like, y'all feel it's like y'all almost have like a discernment of people that need you. It's like y'all can feel it in the atmosphere when somebody needs you, needs your help. Y'all like those type. Y'all like people that that are strong. That are strong at the same time, but that need your help at certain. They need your help to a certain degree, and
Oh,
y'all like people that have wounded past. Like, I see a lot of people Pisces. They attracted to people that had wounded past, like troubled past, and
oh yeah.
difficult childhoods and things of that nature. Yeah, like y'all
Well,
really
because
good at.
we can I don't know. I think Pisces, we genuinely like to help people, and we can be therapeutic. Not every but we can be therapeutic. Pisces, because we're patient, we understand, we'll let you talk, and we're good listeners, and we can be therapeutic, you know? Yeah.
What is your personal opinion on the Scorpio? Like, now I ain't talking about like I'm talking about a lizard Scorpio, but like a more mature Scorpio that has his head on together. Like, what is your outside looking in? Because I know you might have it never been with a mature Scorpio. Like, what would you say your opinion on that relationship on a strong Scorpio man that has his head together? Like,
Oh, what's
how would
my
you?
opinion on that?
Yeah.
I would suggest that there would be a mature Pisces to meet up with this Scorpio man, you know, and maybe, then they could form form something. But I don't know. I'd really have to sit down and really think about that because I don't know. Mm.
Yeah, it is different. And how cold is it? How cold is it out there? I got my little thing on my phone to check the weather, but
Because I'm covered all up.
yeah,
It's I don't know. It's not that cold. Yeah, it's
but it's
kind of
like
cold.
it's just breezy, huh?
I don't know. I don't. Let me see. I don't know how cold it is.
See how we talking to each other. This is how Scorpio and Pisces talk. Like, we'll be like the Pisces. A Pisces gonna be like, like they be like chilling. We'll be like all over stressing because we're extremely protective and extremely
A
nosy when
lot
it
of
comes to Pisces
Scorpios I
and stuff.
know. I actually have had a few Scorpio friends, and they're really cool. I used to call them all the time. Yeah, as friends, yeah. But there was only one time I actually messed with a Scorpio, on a physical level or whatever you call it. And he was very cold. He was just as cold as me. I don't know. But as friends, I'm pretty cool with Scorpios. We talk, and we're always with each other. I remember in high school, I used to always eat with my little Scorpio friends and all that stuff. But dating wise, they're really cold and secretive and
You excuse me, but you had to excuse me, Monique, because some troll was typing some bullshit on another video, and I just had to just tell him to just shut the fuck up and just because it was just so rude. I just had to.
what on this?
I had a Scorpio moment for a second, and it just really pissed me off. He talking about I find Scorpio men to be unlogical and very sad. I like
Oh,
motherfucker, get your bitter ass off. What the hell you watching Scorpio videos for, bitch? I don't, you ain't gotta watch my shit.
oh wow.
Don't think because I'm mellow and laid back that I'm some type of punk. I still fuck you up. Get the hell away from me if I go crazy. I'm gonna start stinging the hell out of you for no reason.
Oh wow.
Ooh, I just had a second. Hold on. Ooh, okay. Now I'm back to my conversation because that was just out of the blue. He was like, what the hell? Like, dog, why are you watching my videos? It is like me watching a video about racist, KKK members, and and I know I'm gonna hate that watching that. Like, if you don't like the video, he's a white supremacist. Why are you watching the video? I'm not gonna watch that just because I'm curious. Like
The more
some
subscribers
people
you
just
get, the
some
more
people just
hate
so
comments
weird.
you gonna get. Cause I
Yeah,
when I
you look for trouble, just like what they say. They say? Don't start none if you don't want none. 'Cause
don't start none, won't be none.
yeah, be none. Cause I definitely gonna be some with me. Cause that's another thing about us. We are just like I was saying. We very protect. Like it's just like Pisces could be like, no, I'm okay. You know what I mean? Y'all be because y'all very laid back and have a soft tone to y'all. Y'all be like, no, I'm okay. I'm warm. But we see y'all cold. You like, oh shit, give me the blanket, like throw it over you and wrap you like a taco. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we protective. So we wanna know like, no, you ain't, I like you hungry. We like see you hungry. Like, no, it's been too long. You ain't ate in a long time. We about to go. Y'all like that because we in tune. We had that same what they would say. We very in tune with uh with the needs of another person. Just like a Pisces is like we both had that in common. We very in tune with the needs of others before ourselves. Like we have an unselfish type of a love with any type of relationship we have because we put you in a place that like the more mature ones anyway, but we'll put you in a place that we want to be at. We're not going to do anything that we wouldn't expect you to do. You know what I'm saying? We'll put you in that predicament. We treat people the way we want to be treated. Like if a woman, is crazy and erratic and selfish, like we'll start being like that. You know what I'm saying? But if we know you're a loving person, you're giving and you're logical, we'll give you we'll do everything I can to keep that because we know it's worth holding on to. You know what I mean? We know what's real. We know what's real and what's not. You know what's authentic and what's just whatever. You know what I mean? And I think y'all have that same type of initiative. What you think?
You said we have the same type of what?
Like initiative when it come to people, like y'all know who is a lot of times, not all the time, but y'all know who is solid at times. Because sometimes y'all do have. That's the only thing I can
I agree with you
criticize
what you're
y'all about.
saying, but I think Pisces have a hard time with boundaries with people. But yeah, like you said, we can see past BS people and all that.
Yeah,
And
but
Pisces
sometimes
just need to
because
be
y'all so
careful.
laid back, y'all don't like fighting. So sometimes y'all let the wrong people in just because y'all don't want to hurt nobody's feelings and because you don't want to come off a certain way. Y'all let some terrible people around y'all at times and y'all won't really fight it like really nip it in the bud, so to say.
Yeah.
And,
We just
And
have Pisces is really dang, oh man. Yeah, they don't nip it in the bud. They have a hard time with boundaries with people and stuff like that. You know, we wait to say something. We wait until somebody, yeah, we wait. We don't have an issue confronting people or anything. It's just, I don't know what it is about that. We just let certain, I don't know. Hey.
because it's like I be seeing like a lot of Pisces women. I be like, damn, they so loyal. That individual so loyal and so giving. I know that person has a sweet heart. That Pisces individual has a good heart, but they'll let like they're just
The thing
not
is,
just.
I'm a
I'm
solo
not. I'm not
person.
talking about just relationship wise. I'm talking about even with their personal family. Like they'll let their own family cross boundaries that's not you know um right. They'll let their family say things that are right. I let them put their 2 cents on things that really are not. It's not none of their business, but you'll let them do that because you don't want to say fuck off cousin Jeff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You won't. You don't want to
Yeah.
become that
I think
mean nasty cousin.
I think every Pisces is different. Okay. If you're a family oriented Pisces and you have a lot of, you know, maybe having boundaries of some things, but then there are some Pisces who are really isolated from the world, who are really to themselves, who have really cut their family off, and they don't accept that. There are some Pisces like there's different kind of Pisces, but you know,
And
yeah.
I love and I appreciate this. Has been great because you've been done, you get so much better. Because I remember when you first started doing it with me, he was like, "Oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do." Like what's that movie with I can't think of the rabbit name. He's like, "I don't know what to do with my hands. My hands.
I don't know what to do with my
Should I close
hands.
them? Should I
Oh
open them? Should I set
Lord.
them on my lap? Should I sit back? Should I stand up?"
You talking
It's,
about Callaghan Nights with
yeah,
Will Ferrell?
yeah.
Boy. Oh my gosh. But yeah. I had something to say. I just forgot though.
Yeah, think about it.
I forgot. It was right there in now.
It was right there and it went away, huh? Cause
Yeah.
y'all do have y'all think a lot. Another thing I've seen about Scorpios, I mean the Pisces, like y'all think a lot. Y'all think about a lot about everything, pretty much.
Yeah. Trying to think about what I was gonna say.
Because we were talking about how Pisces get nervous. We were talking about how Pisces, let people cross boundaries that they don't really need to cross. Was that what you were talking about? About like how family seems to step on the Pisces toes because they're so soft spoken and laid back. But then you said it's two types of Pisces. You was talking about
Yeah,
two types of.
yeah. There's Pisces who got tired of that. That they got tired of living a life or being around people that don't take them serious, that try to push over them, and they just distance themselves. They distance themselves and they go on their own journey and they stay to themselves, and they realize the world can be a cruel place, and they just really, that's just, I don't know.
I see y'all very extremely sensitive. Like all my cousins, like it's crazy because all of my best cousins, my closest cousins, are Pisces, man. But at the same time, it's like we'll clash because they'll get so caught up in their emotions of what's going on around them. They get so sensitive. Like my cousin, he'll have a fight with his girlfriend. He'll be like, "Fuck everybody! I get I don't nobody.
Fuck
You
everybody.
gonna sit there and use me?" And he'll just post that shit. Like I'm like, why do you just let the whole world know that you're going through a horrible moment in your relationship? Like y'all wear that emotions on your
one thing
sleeve
I
type
will
of thing.
One thing I will say about Pisces, they are spacey. They need some time to kind of regroup sometimes. Pisces. This is just random. I'm just gonna just kind of jabber or whatever. Um,
Okay.
Shit, people keep making me. I keep hearing noises from out there. But Pisces are Pisces can be really caring and like we like to uplift people and we like to support people and we like to encourage people. Okay. And then when we're going through something, we don't get that same encouragement from other people. We don't get that same because when we talk to people, we get to the depths. We want to know everything. We want to know, we're good listeners. We listen to every detail. We really just take our time. We don't care how many times you want to talk about it in a day. Don't be calling us 2 weeks later talking about the same thing. But in that day, we don't care how much you need to express yourself, XYZ, whatever. But yeah, we don't get that same thing that we give to people in return. So we regroup a lot. We space out a lot. We try to, read books to find an answer because we need help too. We
So
need
why do
something.
y'all become so disconnected? I don't know if this for the women, but like my cousins, they're men, Pisces, like, and I notice like when they get so caught up in what's going on, like y'all disconnect yourself from the people that love you and want to help you. Y'all don't y'all space out so far away that nobody can reach you, and even though they want to help you.
We're finding our own clarity. We're finding our own understanding. And maybe we just don't want you in our business. We could be some private people. I don't want everybody to know what I'm going through. I don't want
Now,
everybody to see me like this. I
I
don't.
have a close bond with them. Like they the type of like friends. Like we had the type of relationship. Like we tell everything to like if I was going through say if I was going through a divorce, he would let me stay with him. I know he can stay. He always have a place in my house where he can stay. You know what I'm saying? Because we that tight. We grew up together. Like we really tight. So, but I could tell like when he going through a bad relationship, he almost like I'm gonna go in my own little corner and lick my wounds, so to say, and I'm gonna hide somewhere where you can't see me, where you can't see that I'm hurt. When I know they hurt, but they don't want me to see that they hurt, and they'll go into a place where I can't find them until they get into a better mode. Why
Yeah,
do y'all do that?
because we're regrouping and we take a long time to do it. Maybe our life is a mess, our emotional self is a mess. We're trying to figure out what we feel. We get overwhelmed. Pisces, we get overwhelmed. We don't even know why we feel like that. There'll be times we just feel like something is coming. I don't They said we're intuitive. All the water signs are pretty intuitive, but some Pisces are more in, or some water signs in general, but some people are more in tuned with that. Anyways, all I'm saying is we get overwhelmed a lot and we just space out a lot and that's it. We
And
just
another
need
thing
to be
about y'all,
closer.
one more fact I'm gonna let off before we end this one. Like, do you what is your outlet? Because I know all every Pisces I know they have something they artistic outlet, whether it's just skateboarding, playing video games, basketball, writing poetry, singing, dancing, yoga. Like, what is your thing that you really
I
expressive
would
with when
say
you guys
I
play?
don't I really can't recall, but I'll say lately, I would say normally, what was I gonna say? Normally, I'll just say it like this, but I find myself on what you said. I think I'm gonna answer this right. Okay. I just look. Give me a minute. You said outlet, so hopefully I'm answering this right. Normally, I would get on
Okay.
YouTube, but before I had a YouTube channel, I forgot what I did. I used to read. When I was in high school, I used to read a lot. That was an outlet for me. Reading. I used to read books. The Coldest Winter Ever. Do you read the
Yeah.
coldest? The coldest
Yeah.
winter,
I'm
urban
reading.
fiction books. I used to read a lot in high school. That was my outlet. Now I don't read as much, but from time to time I'll open up a book or I'll get on YouTube or something and use that as an outlet because that's just so much going on. I just need to be distracted. Let me talk
Yeah.
about Cancer Pisces compatibility, like or whatever the heck is going on. So
Yeah, because I'm always I did the same thing, reading and drawing and doing my videos or rapping or singing or like I do a whole lot of stuff. So I can definitely understand that. And like let the people know that want to check your page out. Let them know like how to contact you out your social media or whatever.
I have an Instagram. It's called @CuteBrownMocha. I have a Snapchat. I'm not really on my Snapchat really, but that's Cute Brown Mocha. Cute Brown Mocha. And my YouTube is Brown Mocha. I talk about, I play video games. I just beat this game called God of War, and that's a pretty cool game. And okay, let me hurry up. And there was
You cool?
this other game I was playing, Final Fantasy. If y'all know Final Fantasy, with Sir Aaron, Yuna, and all that stuff. So I play my little video games. I watch some of my little anime shows. I think my next show I'm gonna try to watch is Ninja Scroll. I heard that was good. Yeah, and then I do reviews on products. I use shampoos and stuff. Shampoos, makeup. I do like monthly reviews on those, and then I talk about sun signs and astrology. I keep it basic because astrology can go so deep. They have the moon signs, they have the risings, they have the Mercuries, the degrees and aspects, and all those androids and all that. I keep it basic. I talk about the sun signs, and I don't think I'm gonna be talking about moon sign. I'm not gonna talk about moon signs and all that other.
Yeah.
Just keeping it basic. That's it. And I'm going through the whole astrology thing. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Okay, so hey.
Because one day maybe this is only if you wanted to, but maybe one day I just have a brown mocha ladies night thing, and I won't even be up here. I just let you do it as from
I
a ladies
haven't even went live on my own channel yet. What do you mean? You said ladies night?
Yeah, you haven't?
No, I've never been live on my channel. I tell you, I'm really shy and really like to myself and stuff. And it's just so crazy how the one thing I'm really uncomfortable doing is something I'm okay at, so I'm really uncomfortable. See, I'm getting so many subscribers.
I'm happy because that's what I like, and that's what I like. That's why we Scorpio, we like that. We like that vulnerability. We like to see that vulnerability. We like to see that raw emotion. We like to see that real passion. So I know doing this, I can get the real you, even if it's how sloppy ever you see it as. I see it as you being yourself. Being open. Everything that you practice and everything, that's not going to be 100% authentically you. I want you to be just you, whether it's sloppy you, crazy you, all over the place you, forgetful, whatever. That's okay. It's okay. The imperfections are okay. That's one thing I say. Scorpio teaches the Pisces. We teach y'all that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to have that vulnerability. It's okay to let people see your imperfections. You know what I mean? And
oh, you know what? Before I hang up, my phone is on. It's on the explanation point. It's about to die. My phone's about to die.
But y'all make sure y'all check my homegirl out, Brown Mocha, her page. She does astrology, makeup, tutorials. So y'all make sure y'all check her out. And I appreciate y'all so much for checking this out. And we'll check y'all. We'll see y'all later.
Yeah, I gotta go get my charger. See, I had a picture of Cinderella. That's Cinderella.
Oh yeah, see, that's Pisces art everywhere. One day you gotta show me all that art you got. You didn't show me all that stuff.
I only got 2 pictures.
Yeah, I knew you had something around there.
Yeah.
But I thank you for coming on, and I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you when you get everything straight. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Oh, my phone is about to go. It says battery empty.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to you later.
Bye.
I'm let you go. All right, bye. All right, I'm gonna see y'all later. I appreciate it.
I don't know how you still talking because my phone just turned off. I don't know what's going on.
No, the camera goes. Your voice still can be heard, but the camera is not gonna be. They can only see your icon.
Oh, this is weird. I don't know what
But I'll see y'all later. You know what I mean? We thank y'all for checking us out. You know what I mean? And I appreciate my friend Brown Mocha coming on again. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.